A lot of guys are understanding that once you go into the playoffs, doesn't matter what you did the rest of the year, anything can happen.
Whether you've had a great year or just an average year, you've got to go in and perform well at the right time. You've got to peak at the right events.
The FedExCup has ushered in an era of unpredictability, one in which anyone can win in any number of ways. There's been dominant performances from Vijay Singh and Tiger Woods twice. And in 2015, Jordan Spieth capped his 5-win campaign with a 4-stroke runaway victory in Atlanta.
We took our game on course and off course to a level that I didn't think would be possible. And that gives me a lot of confidence going forward for the next 20 years.
Other champs have found success by pairing a steady season with a fantastic finish. Like Henrik Stenson, who scorched through the second half of 2013 with 5 top 3 finishes, including a pair of FedExCup playoff wins.
It was a great run in the middle of the summer, and then I carried it on throughout the back end of the year. So it was really 6 months where I played very consistent and put myself in contention so many times.
Jim Furyk also found himself in contention often in 2010 and turned points gained from a pair of early season wins into a deep playoff run.
Jim Furyk finally has his tour championship as the FedExCup winner.
We've seen guys dominate the entire year and win it, and then we've seen guys that rise up at the end of the year and win it.
We've also seen notable players take hold of a year, but never lead the standings at any point of the season. Despite his record-setting top 5 finish in all 4 majors in 2014, Ricky Fowler never ranked more than 15th prior to the start of the playoffs. A Players' Championship and a playoff win could have done the trick the following year if it wasn't for Jason Day and Jordan Spieth having 5 wins each.
Definitely want to finish number 1 at the end of the year.
To knock off some goals of just winning. It'd be kind of cherry on top.
My main goal is just to make sure I stay committed, just stay in the moment and let things happen.
Easier said than done. Just ask Justin Rose, who's marked the top of a final leaderboard 6 seasons in a row, but never the season-long standings. The closest he's come is the 2nd spot in 2010 after a 2-win campaign. He controlled his own fate at East Lake after his 2011 BMW Championship win.
He's one happy Englishman.
I kind of feel like I've been right there. There's a lot of pressure that goes with trying to win the FedExCup. It's very prestigious. It's attracting the best players around the globe to play against each other more often.
Even taking home 2 of the season's biggest tournaments in golf doesn't guarantee your spot at the top. Martin-Kaymer's Players and US Open tear in 2014 came up short due to Jimmy Walker's grasp of the top spot for 36 of the first 37 weeks of the season, thanks to 3 wins early on.
Guys who are up there in the FedExCup heading into it may not win it still, but they're still going to sort of finish high up. The FedExCup offers the opportunity to the guys who haven't had a great year to really make something of it if they get hot at the right time.
Timing is everything, proven by Brandt Snedeker in 2012 as he carded nearly half of his top 10s in the playoffs, capped with a win at the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola.
Brandt Snedeker's name is going to go on the FedExCup, the biggest win of his career.
Each FedExCup winner has played their best when it mattered most, but a pair of underdogs took it to another level. After starting the playoffs in 69th place in the FedExCup standings, Billy Horschel won the season's final 2 events to claim the 2014 title.
Billy Horschel, in the greatest playoff run we've seen, wins it all.
While Bill Haas earned his first win of the season at the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola, clinching the cup despite entering the final week 25th out of 30.
That's our whole goal all year, is to make that top 30, because I'm the proof that if you just make the top 30, anything can happen at East Lake.
You look at the FedExCup, it's in the same realm with the World Series or NBA Finals or the Super Bowl. You see teams that just barely get in the playoffs, and next thing you know, something clicks and they run through the playoffs and they win. If you just get there, anything can happen.